morning, I'm Tricia from Abbondanzo's Landscape & Design, and welcome back to Landscaping in the Garden State. Today we're talking about ornamental grasses and their use in your landscapes in New Jersey. As you can see, I'm standing in front of two different ornamental grasses that are framing a walkway. They're terrific. I use them in just about all my landscape designs. They're great for if you have a horizontal plane for giving a nice vertical lift. They can soften a landscape. Just are really fun plants. This one happens to have a variegated leaf, and you can see that it's formed the seed head, so that it forms at the end of the season. Now, I consider this a big attribute to this plant, but one of the things it does is it causes your grasses to open up, as you see here. And some people don't like this. It tends to get a little messy. So what some people might do would be to, at this point in time, cut it back to the ground, which is okay, but then you're just looking at stumps of the grasses, and it also makes a big mess all over the place. So I'm going to show you a trick that can help you extend the season for this plant and also make it easier to clean up. So what you're going to do, get yourself a roll of duct tape. Now I like to get like a colored one, like a brown or a black. It's not as seen as much as the silver that would reflect. So what we're going to do is we're going to get down in here and we're going to gather it together. Now if your plant is particularly big, you might need an extra hand, somebody to help you. If you don't have the help, a little piece of string sometimes can do the trick as well, and help you to gather it all together. So what we can do here is we can temporarily just put a little tie of the string. And what we're going to do is we're going to get our duct tape to make it more permanent. Now keep this fairly high on the plant. The idea is to keep it standing up and not let it flop over, so you wouldn't want to have this be too close to the ground. So we're going to gather it up using the duct tape, wrap it around, and we can remove our string so that we don't have to look at that. We're just going to take that off. Okay? Now, the black doesn't look too bad, but I like to dress it up a little further. So you can go and get a roll of any season's color of a wire ribbon with the wires on it. So what we'll do is we're going to make ourselves a bow. Not a huge one. Just make a small bow out of our ribbon. The wire helps hold it in place. This is fairly inexpensive. I picked this up actually at the dollar store. So then you can take the ribbon and cover your duct tape. So you know how I have a very pretty upright standing. It almost looks like a corn stalk standing this way. Go out and pick up a couple seasonal mums, put them around it, maybe a pumpkin, and you've got a really, really beautiful display. Now, at the end of the fall, after Thanksgiving, I usually do it when I'm doing my Christmas decorations. What you're going to do is you're going to come along with your hedge trimmers, and you're going to just cut it off right here. Stays together in a nice, neat package for disposal. Doesn't get all over your garden the way it usually would. And in the meantime, you have a beautiful display. For Abbondanzo's Landscape and Design, I'm Tricia Abbondanzo, and thanks for landscaping with us today.